nice recipe there.
The guards are Pritchard and White. Then there's Horford. And it's Cornette in at the center. That's the Boston 5. And so White will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 17-point game. And really, Clark, Luka Doncic is a one-man wrecking crew on the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, he really is. I mean, he's special. His IQ, his size, the way he can make shots against tough defense. He's got the lean back. He's got the crafty moves. And I think he's a lot stronger and a little more athletic than people give him credit for being. I mean, without a doubt, he's one of the most unique and best players that we've seen in the game.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, coming out of high school at 6'0", Derek White didn't receive any full scholarship offers. He says it was humbling, but it drove me to get better. Each time you have the doubters, you just put a little chip on your shoulder. The 29th pick overall in 2017 has come a long way. Kevin, chips, stay ready.
Oh, so right, David. Thanks. He's become a heck of a player. So both teams making some changes here. Shoots. Goodwin. Good. And the Lakers lead by 12. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. And here's Holiday. Hopping on the board. And the dunk by Tatum.
The athletic prowess of Tatum on full display. What a move to the bucket.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Looking here at some numbers for Brown. He's one of the standouts over the last month. And he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And as you said, dropping dimes at a top 5 pace. He's in total command of his team. They look to him for leadership. And he does not disappoint. Tatum wide open. He fires one. No good on the quick three.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
First personal foul, first team foul.
Holiday with it. Brown inside the line. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
White the pass to Tatum. Back to White. Beyond the arc. Connects from three-point range. White's got 10 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
From past the arc. A three-pointer is right on target.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Outstanding work from Porzingis that time, creatively sending that one home.
Here's Finney Smith. It's hauled in by Brown. Celtics on offense. They're on a 14-5 run here. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Lakers leading by 8. Fires from way outside. And so the ball out of bounds. Reeves touched it last. A moment now to check out some numbers for Jason Tatum.
And guys, he's regressed a little bit offensively. He hasn't been the same this month as he was earlier in the season. He's lacking the edge that he had, and he needs to change his mindset. Stop sitting back and get into attack mode.
And here's Brown outside. Miss number 6 for him. He's made 2 of his 8 attempts.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
And showing some toughness on that tape. Hachimura, these kinds of buckets can energize a team.
Here's Porzingis. Rui Hachimura picking up that last basket. Goodwin passes to Hachimura. Now Goodwin. To the paint. Pass to Finney Smith. This one for 3. And it's White with the rebound. White's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the dunk by Tatum.
You know, whenever White sees an open teammate, he's getting the ball to him right away. No hesitation.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Some changes for Boston. Al Horford is checked in for Porzingis. Torrey Craig comes in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Pritchard in for White. The Lakers also changing it up. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Rui Hachimura. Vanderbilt comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And James subbed in for Goodwin.
That's a high IQ pass by Reeves. He sets up the guy who's most open.
Clark, what is it about Austin Reeves' style of play that makes him such a good scorer?
I love the fact that he can change pace with the dribble. You know, he's not super fast, but he's not slow either. What he is shifty and smart. He's got good size, good ball skills, and he's got a nice mid-range jumper. All of that allows him to keep defenders off balance.
Drops one in from the wing. And now a 12-point Los Angeles lead.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. James converts inside.
And making it look easy, LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Taken away by Hayes. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Taken away by Holiday. Banked in off the glass.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
Passes it to Tatum. There's the triple. Headshot off. And so we conclude the first half. Lakers lead by 12. The chance now to send it over to David.
The Lakers.
Thanks a lot. LeBron, are you getting the ball where you want to get it, and is that helping you score?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now, but not so pleased with how I'm trying to help our teammates. I got to do a better job of trying to get our teammates in the flow as well as keep myself in a good groove too. So hopefully.
Thanks for the great interview, David, and we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. Luka Doncic has been the story in this one. He ended up with 15 points, 2 rebounds. And that's going to do it.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. In it forward for him, it's James and Hachimura. Luka Doncic out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Hayes in at the 5 spot.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
LeBron kicks to Hachimura. Reeves right side. Outside, James. And here's Doncic from the arc. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The kick out to Tatum. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Los Angeles ball.
And let's go quickly to the 2K leaderboard to see the ratings of the best passing 2 guards in basketball. Number 1, Austin Reeves.
Well, when he's on the court, it's like having a second point guard out there. And in fact, his passing ability oftentimes rivals or surpasses some of the best point guards in our league.
Yeah, it's hard to call him a true 2 guard because of how often their offense runs through him. Maybe he's more like a 1.5 guard.
Inside, here's Doncic. Doncic going to work.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
The three from Tatum. He scores his 6th bucket on the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And LeBron, the only player to reach 40,000 points in his career. Clark, you're shaking your head. It's incredible, isn't it?
Absolutely remarkable, Kevin. And I did not think I would see it in my lifetime. 40,000 points. Just the sound of that is ridiculous. And, you know, he not only has lived up to the hype that has followed him since he was 15 years old, he's actually exceeded it, Kevin, which is crazy.
Brown dishes to Holiday. Takes a three. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 50 threes a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A. Celtics trail by 13. The three from Tatum. The Lakers with the rebound. LeBron's got rebound number 5 here tonight. On the wing, Doncic. Kicks it out to LeBron. And it's off from three-point range. Reeves against White. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Austin Reeves picks one up.
It didn't take long for White to distinguish himself in the league. He's a really good ball handler, and he's got some good moves, too.
The first one falls. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in for Hayes. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Rui Hachimura. Connect, he's checked in for James. And Goodwin subbed in for Austin Reeves. And both free throws good for White.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line. And taking a look here at some numbers for White. Really been a key contributor over the past month. He's right around 17 points a night, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
Here's Cornette. Off target from three-point range. Lakers leading by 11. Vanderbilt the pass to Doncic. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. To the middle. Vanderbilt kicks to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Fires for 3. Oh, Doncic! Long range!
Boy, what a high-arcing shot from Doncic. Seemed like that one was never going to get to the rim after it left his hand.
Over in the corner, White. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his 5th assist in this one.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
They get a hand on it. White dishes to Holiday. On the wing, Brown. No good on the 3.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Doncic. Vanderbilt inside. Finney-Smith. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Finney-Smith a threat both under the basket and way out beyond the arc. He's got great range.
Over in the corner, Brown. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Lakers leading by 16. He got it!
Man, oh man, oh what a shot!
What range!
What a shot!
My goodness!
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Some changes for Boston. Al Horford, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Torrey Craig comes in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Pritchard in for Drew Holiday. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Gabe Vincent, he's checked in for Goodwin.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Craig against Vanderbilt. And finished off by Craig.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Basket good. 32 points for Luka Doncic.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And it's White missing. Lakers leading by 16. Now Vincent. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Now the pass to Hauser. A three-pointer, no good. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Lakers ahead, up by 16. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The talented wing pair of Brown and Tatum. Horford and Porzingis are manning the post positions. And it's Pritchard in at the one. That's the Boston Five.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And here's Tatum for three. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Lets the three fly, and another three for the Lakers.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Brown with the bounce pass. Pritchard gets the bucket.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
It's stolen. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Drew Holiday checked in for the Celtics.
Second personal foul, second team foul.
On the wing, Brown. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
And, you know, we've seen Brown accept more responsibility over time on offense, including taking these quick shots.
Doncic outside. Holiday against Reeves. Here's Doncic. And again, it's the Lakers.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Holiday stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
LeBron passes to Reeves. 4 on the clock. Off target from outside. Stolen by Reeves. Kicks it to Hayes. And he banks in the layup.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Over in the corner, Porzingis. Good on the triple.
The shot mechanics are really impeccable. Perfect. Porzingis, one of those guys you can't leave by himself.
Hachimura down low. He's covered by Brown. And that one's good. Hachimura.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
To the inside. Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Boy, that is some kind of heads-up basketball from Holiday. He does not sleep on the wide-open man and found him perfect.
Doncic passes to Reeves. And they double up Doncic. And yes, it's good. Doncic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
I know Doncic takes pride in being able to produce for his team, and he's doing it at a high level here.
To Porzingis. And there are the Celtics with another basket. Los Angeles calls timeout.
Timeout. Lakers. Celtics entertainment, everyone.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.
You know, from the jump, he was on a mission. You could see it. It was clear. Going after hoops, no matter what the defense tried, they had a tough time stopping him. I think he could have predicted early on we'd be talking about him right here and right now. That's how good he's been.
And with their spot in the postseason assured, he's picking up just at the right time to be on top of his game. Here's Holiday. Brown wide open. He fires. No good from outside.
2 minutes remaining in the
Reeves
game.
outside.
2 minutes.
Hayes down low. He's against Porzingis. Basket counts.
Jackson.
And the Lakers lead by 20.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
No good that time. Now, here's Doncic. And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And, Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And the strong effort here will convert into what will be their 50th win on the season.
And you could tell they were ready for this one today, guys. There was something extra on the line, and they wanted it.
I know exactly what you're referring to. I mean, with this victory, they'll get the edge in the season series by taking 2 of their 3 meetings.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Luka Doncic.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel. And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Here are the Celtics with the ball. Outside, White. Pass to Craig. Nice ball movement by Boston. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Up top, Doncic. Pass to connect. Drills it from outside.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Personal foul. 3rd team foul.
6 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they control the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
All right, David, thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Olney, this is Kevin Harlan.